There is a couple genres of content that I absolutely hate seeing online. One is seeing people that mistreat animals, and the other is people that waste food. I forgot family channels. Oh man, I hate family vlog channels. Topper Guild was a very popular food waster back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean 1 year ago, because I made this video about him a year ago.
Chocolate powder!
Another person was Wasil.
Ice cream! Chocolate syrup!
But over time, both of these people changed their content for the better. Wasil is like baking cakes now. Great, I guess. But recently I saw this guy wasting copious amounts of food for no reason. His name is Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis has 1.6 million followers. Why on earth do these people get millions of followers? Mr. Lewis is a self-proclaimed luxury connoisseur. He's the type of guy to go to expensive places and try expensive things and tell people how great it is because he's a luxury connoisseur. Ordering the most expensive dinner in Vegas, $250,000. Ordering the most expensive honey toast?
What's the most expensive thing on the menu?
A mega-sized honey toast.
$60 hot Cheetos, $100 bacon wrap burrito. That's all he does. He just tries expensive things. But there's one video that has the most amount of views on his channel as far as I can see, with 2.8 million views. And it's just him going to a buffet, but he's wasting the food. Food TikToker under fire for wasting plates of lobster at $80 buffet. Look at his face. Dumbest look. Why do these food vloggers gotta make these stupid faces? People aren't clicking because your eyes are widened. A food TikToker is facing backlash after attempting an $80 buffet only to ignore staff instructions and waste multiple heaped plates of lobster. So if you go to Vegas, Vegas has a lot of buffets. A lot of the casinos in Vegas have different types of buffets. And it's not like a Golden Corral buffet where you spend $30 and you can eat whatever. It's usually $80 and up because they have more expensive food items like lobster. The video shows Lewis returning to his table with plates of lobster before cutting to a manager informing the TikToker he couldn't have more until he finished what he'd already taken. Sounds valid? Why are you taking more food if you haven't finished the food that you currently have? So let me take a look at this video because I haven't watched it in its entirety.
Appreciate you, boss. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh well.
This guy's already dropping things on the floor. I realize that's something that he does on a regular basis. I thought this was an isolated incident, but he's eating $85 Wagyu at an all-you-can-eat, and he drops it on the floor. I swear to God.
I got the Wagyu. Oh well.
The fact that he has staff members coming in and joining this ridiculous sketch that he has going on here is just terrible. But in this case, they were not having it.
Appreciate you, boss. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh well. Can I have more lobster or not?
You can have more lobster once you've completed these, sir.
I have to eat all this first. To be clear, the rules are that I have to finish a plate before I go back to the buffet.
For the lobsters, yes. We have a...
Is that hard to understand? The fact that Mr. Lewis is talking to this employee as if he's in the right. So what you're saying is, I need to finish this food before I can get more food? That's how eating works. You can't just go around wasting food, especially when it comes to lobster.
The rules are that I have to finish a plate before I go back to the buffet.
For the lobsters, yes. We have a sign right over there.
It says one per plate.
Yes.
It doesn't say you have to eat the plate before you come back, though.
And then he gets into fights with everyone around him. There's a guy that says it's common sense to eat your food first and then get more food. And he's like, sir, was I even talking to you?
What was I? I wasn't even talking to you. Who are you? Who are you? I wasn't talking to you.
Sir, will you just please...
Topper Guild and Wasil wasting food for a bit is one thing. It's bad. It's stupid. They did it for the views. But this guy is not only wasting lobster.
Thank you very much. Oh well.
But he's getting into a fight with everyone around him and disrupting everyone at this buffet. Lewis began arguing with a staff member, insisting the rules only stated one per plate, and not that he had to eat the first batch before grabbing seconds. The manager remained patient, explaining there was a sign detailing how the buffet worked. One customer also began to involve themselves, with one woman taking a photo of Lewis's haul, and another telling the TikToker to use common sense. Nonetheless, Lewis insisted he was in the right. So far, he's rude and entitled, but he hasn't wasted anything yet. Maybe he's gonna eat it. Let me let me continue on because maybe he's gonna eat all the food.
The casino who be taking all y'all money has a problem with me taking some lobster all you can eat. Stop playing with me. So I'm here at the Palms in Vegas trying to put y'all on to the good spots. You know what I'm saying? And the manager comes over to my table like, excuse me, are you gonna eat all that? The rule said 1 piece per plate. So that's exactly what I was doing. I would get 1 piece, take it back to my table, and then go back and get another piece. Hey, listen, after all that, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. That lobster was busting. The butter has some seasoning and only $80 too. This deal.
Who's this person holding this plate? This guy's got an accomplice? I like how he talks about the sign. The sign says I can take 1 per plate. So I took 1 per plate and I brought it back and then I ate them all. Where's the sign? You can show us the sign, right? Guaranteed he was wrong. Okay, so he says it's worth it. But did you finish it? I don't care if it was worth it.
It's definitely worth it, but the way that they treated me made me want to leave immediately.
You're not supposed to be back here. You're not.
You frigging turd. Oh my God. This is a grown person wasting food, clapping, acting like an idiot, and then going into a staff restricted area and throwing the food out because he was, quote, treated like trash. He was treating everyone else like trash.
Leave immediately.
You're not supposed to be back here. You're not supposed to be back here. You're not supposed to be back here. Please.
You can be wealthy, but kind and humble at the same time. I don't even know how wealthy this guy really is. Like, sure, he's doing a lot of extravagant things for his TikTok. We don't know exactly how much money he makes. And realistically, it doesn't matter. If you're going to treat people like this and you're just going to waste food, it's all you can eat, not all you can throw away. You really wasted all that good food for what? Nobody's on his side. I can't believe he posted this thinking this was going to be a great video. So this is the manager that was working at that buffet. And the manager's name is the Marvelous Manager. After everything happened, for some reason, he got in touch with the manager and did an interview. What is an interview gonna do?
I don't like the way you were talking to me. I felt disrespected. And it's like you had a problem with me. So what's your problem?
I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with you throwing away the lobsters.
Yeah, I threw the lobster in the trash because I wanted to make a statement to say, like, this is an all-you-can-eat buffet. I don't care about the stupid rules and all that. We should never be told you can't have any more lobster.
I don't care about the rules. I don't like being told what to do. Excuse me? Is this guy for real right now? How is this guy trying to stand on business when it comes to him wasting lobsters and being disrespectful to wait staff? And now you're going to interview the guy and disrespect him again?
It was only like 50 lobsters. I felt like you were just doing too much. I felt like you were micromanaging my buffet situation.
Micromanaging?
And, like, bothering me for no reason.
People have to be babysat. You know, I went to school to be a teacher, so...
Why weren't you walking up to anybody else asking them to go how many lobsters they got on their plate?
Because they were taking 1 lobster at a time. You took 1 lobster. Next thing you know, you're walking around, look at me, whoop.
How many lobsters did he have? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 8. 8 lobsters he wasted. Maybe more. Probably more, let's be honest. If I see someone walking with 8 lobsters and I only see 1 person eating those 8 lobsters, obviously you're gonna be micromanaging them. If anyone deserves to be cancelled, it's Mr. Lewis. The manager won this battle. Bro, you lost the argument. Ain't no way you're going back. It's not the rules, rather more of a moral issue here. Not only is he arguing with the guy about how many lobsters he can take, he's arguing with him about the rules. When you go to a buffet, 2 people can't go to a buffet with 1 buffet ticket. If I spend $80, it's only for me to eat the buffet. I can't grab food and bring it to somebody else. But that's exactly what was happening. His assistant was bringing him more lobsters, even though he didn't pay to even be there. And this is exactly what he says.
How you gonna bring up my assistant who wasn't even eating the lobster? Now,
He's not allowed to touch the food per our rules.
I didn't see that in the rules. Wait, that wasn't listed on the rules. That must be in the back in the employee handbook or something. I don't even see that.
You pay for a seat.
Well, he wasn't sitting down. He was standing up and he was just putting the lobsters. The people.
Oh my God, this guy's he's an idiot. Is he doing this on purpose?
People saying that I was disrespecting you. Now, did I disrespect you blatantly? Did I try to fight you?
Yes.
Did I throw something at you? Just be honest. Did I do anything like that?
The only way you disrespected me is just by not letting us know beforehand so I could actually know you're showing up so I could take care of you. That was the big issue. We would have taken care of you, man.
Oh, so you wanted me to talk to y'all beforehand.
Oh my
to
God.
let y'all know.
Oh my God.
And then we could have told guests, we could have told our staff. Instead, everyone starts freaking out, thinking you're just some guy who just lost $100,000 in the casino just getting ready to throw lobsters at people.
There's a weird entitlement that influencers have. They think that because they have a following or because they have a camera, they can do whatever they want. You can't film wherever you want and at any time. That's why in LA, they banned using cameras when you go to Target because people like David Dobrik would go into Target and make his vlogs and ruin the aisles, and him and his friends would be running around. They were like, stop. No more filming in Target. Like, even Liza Koshy used to do Truth and Dare in Target. She can't be doing all this. She's like doing the splits, they're filming. You don't have permits to be there. You can't just show up and start filming and disturb everyone else and then say, oh, what do you mean? I can't take 50 lobsters?
Looking for a damn trash can. I thought that's a fire hazard or something. Well, you gotta be a trash can somewhere.
I don't know why he's trying to be funny right now. This guy's trying to have an interview. He's trying to be funny, and it's just not working out. To be honest, I don't know why anybody watches this. Like,
What's your most expensive balsamic vinegar?
There's Centerio 100-year balsamic.
How much is that?
About $800.
Damn, for some balsamic vinegar?
this wasn't bad. Most of his content isn't bad. He's a little eccentric, he's over the top. He's playing things up for the camera. And in this case, he's wasting food and getting into arguments. And that was the real problem with the situation over all of the others. But that beef Wellington does look good. $75 bucks? My God.
Brutally rating Gordon's most expensive dishes at Hell's Kitchen.